Chapter 3, Mishnah 5. The Mishnah discusses various cases that involve two people walking in a public area, one carrying a beam and the other carrying a jug. In each case, the two items crash into each other with the result that the beam breaks the jug. If one person was coming from one direction with the jug and another person was coming toward him from the opposite direction with the beam, and the items collide, and this one's jug was broken by that one's beam, the owner of the beam is not obligated to pay for the jug because they both have permission to walk in the public domain. That is, since the owner of the beam was using the public domain in the usual way, he is not liable. Another case. The owner of the beam was walking in front and the owner of the jug was walking behind him at a faster pace, and as a result the jug was broken by the beam. The owner of the beam is not obligated to pay for the jug because the owner of the jug caused the accident. But if the owner of the beam stopped in order to rest for a while, which is unexpected in a place where people are walking, and the jug crashed into the beam and broke, the owner of the beam is obligated to pay because he caused the accident by doing something unexpected. However, if he called out the owner of the jug, "Stop," he is exempt from payment because the owner of the jug was warned and could have avoided the collision. The Mishnah discusses the opposite of the previous situation. If the owner of the jug was walking in front and the owner of the beam was walking behind him at a faster pace, and the jug was broken by the beam, the owner of the beam is obligated to pay because the accident was his fault. But if the owner of the jug stopped in order to rest for a while and the beam crashed into the jug, the owner of the beam is exempt from payment because it was the owner of the jug who caused the accident. However, if he called out to the owner of the beam, "Stop," the owner of the beam is obligated to pay because he was warned and could have avoided the collision. The Mishnah adds another example. Similarly, these laws apply where one person comes with his lit candle and another comes with his bundle of flax, and the candle sets the flax on fire.